Absolutely mind-blowing stuff here. And Christian had comments on Telling True 3 I need to get to. I'll try to copy and paste them and get them to us. I thought about Richard Batman Wood, and I was like, so what about number 54? Richard Batman Wood, who played for the Buccaneers when Doug Williams was the quarterback, who of course was in Donnie Darko. Don't you just know he wore murder code 83? By the way, just to go over murder, when you key in murder at this other site, I can't get it to look stuff up, but you see reverse 83, reduction 38. So 83 and 38 are murder. And hang on, that's Bible study. So Richard Batman Wood wore you see his elbow pads. He had the Batman logo on his elbow pads. He had the Batman logo on his hand pads. If I'm not mistaken, old Buckeye Bruce. Buckeye Bruce, Buccaneer logo. He's winking his left eye there. Some of them, the left eye is blinked, some of them not. This one has a patch over the right eye. Anywho, interesting. So Batman Wood, though, elbow pad, Batman logo, hand pad, Batman logo, and his name was literally Richard Batman Wood during the game, all game long. And he wore 83 in college, murder code, but he wore that 54. And I'm going to tell you about that 54. You know, you're not going to believe this prep, but the Twin Towers went down on day 254 with 111 left. We've shown you that many times. And Richard Batman Wood on the rising day is exactly 25400 days old on the day Trump would rise if he goes down tomorrow. That means we're at the eve right now. Be very interested if that Zoom number throws us a 5225 2332 2096. Of course, I've already shown y'all I can't adjust it, so I wouldn't even show. I just copy and I can't lie to y'all. I'll copy and paste it and it'll be in the description. But I've been looking for that Eve number all day and hasn't come up. What if it came up in the Zoom number of this? That would be cool. So that is crazy that Trump is Batman when he rises, of course. He would rise on 12/15 if he goes down tomorrow, the 13th. Remember, tomorrow's day 347. It was the score of the Florida Georgia game. Very odd score a few years ago. And the bowl game between State and Tech was also 34-7. I noticed that 1,000 because y'all know me with numbers. I noticed that 1,000%. And I was like, what is that all about? I couldn't put my finger on it. Couldn't put my and here it is, day 347. That's the highest watch day I have had yet. I'm just like, I was walking around with so much dread today that I looked up Judge Dredd. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, what is up with that? Batman Wood from his birthday, May 31st, 1953, to the rising day on the 15th, potential rising day. Exactly 25400. And 9/11, I've told you, is about the rising of Revelation 11:7. September was the 7th month, 7/11, 11/7. If you go to the offing day, the 13th of the staged event, 253.98. 253.98. That's funny. My odometer's at 153.9.7. Is he really going down tomorrow? I tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. Christian said, can't help but notice the big news is Morocco. Their colors are red and green. Are those two horses ready to ride? The pale horse, green, and all that. Also, can't help but notice December 8th, they released The Merchant of Death. Is that a reference to only one with a name? Just thinking about the four horses. The book of Revelation in the New Testament lists the four horsemen of the apocalypse as conquest. Yeah, he goes forth conquering and to conquer. War, red horse, black horse, famine, pale horse, death. Something interesting I came across, Christian said, supposedly the human genome is comprised of 144,000 genes. Who knows? I mean, I can't trust science any more than I can. They'll sit there and tell you the Bible. I've had people tell me, and I know they get it from Mystery Babylon, that everything in the Bible is really just about the body. It's about the body. It's about the earth. It's not really, there's not really this God and all this kind of stuff. So I'd just be very wary of stuff like this. Triple helix strand would be 72 plus 72 plus 72, 216,000, or 600 times 60 times 6, or 666. Don't know if you remember a while back, the Queen's ceremony, where she had lights on the floor resembling three strand, and the lights went down a path, ascended up a tree. Oh, that sounds like tree goddess worship stuff. Thank you, my friend. And just was thinking about for 2023, the abomination of desolation. It's a hybrid eclipse. I don't know what that means. I meant to look that up. What is a hybrid eclipse? Because it's a total solar. Yeah, they call it a total solar, but we don't live on a spinning ball anyway, so it's very strange to watch them explain it through that type of lens. It's Hitler's birthday, 420, and there's your 88 and 89. Second wife's marriage to me and her supposed next marriage. 18, 6 plus 6 plus 6, 88 for Trump. And we know how Trump is 1189 in the Hebrew. That's Donald J. Trump, or one of them. On a hunch, I decided to see the time from the winter solstice, 1221 to 420. And it's 121 days if you include both dates. Yeah, on the 20th, the eve of the darkest day of the year, which is when that would be the next date I would look at, going down the 20th. Then Dead Souls, like he's in the ground on the darkest day of the year. And then the next day is the rebirth of the sun on the 22nd. So that's the next big one that I'm looking at, because it is on the 20th, without including both dates, it's 121, would have him rising on 119, Donald. So, and I've already done some videos. There's already a playlist on that date, but I'm so focused on tomorrow, I can't stand it. All right, good stuff, Christian. Thank you, sir. Adam Frank 1182, YouTube deleted my comment. Whitney and he said, wouldn't the Antichrist be more charismatic? Trump isn't charismatic. this is actually TT3 comments. I should have saved it for that. But yeah, he was loved he was loved in India. Remember the picture I've showed you, the sold out stadium and the people building statues of Trump with a red dot. He went to the Taj Mahal. He was buddies with the Korean evil guy. He was buddies with Russia. He was buddies with China. Everybody under his thumb. But he's not the real Antichrist until he returns from the dead. That's what you're thinking of. When you say charismatic, you're going off of what these movies and TV shows, which of course are run by Mystery Babylon, have told you he would be. Skyfall to tomorrow, the 13th. Exactly 3,700 days, even 88800 hours. Are you kidding me? Begins with 319, which is stepdaughter's birthday, and you know her number comes to 13886, or it's got the 11, but it's 138 and the 86. Excuse me, 138, the 88, and the 86, all fused together. And she was born at 8:08 a.m. And she came to her first, last name, and middle initial came to Donald J. Trump. Perfect match. So the 319 in the seconds is big for sure. So I want you to also look at Skyfall. It's got 11, 17, 10 years, 1 month, 17 days, or 111. On the rising day, it would be 111119. So it'd be Donald would be in there. Now, 121 months. 121 is Antichrist, 17 days for 1117 coded again. 12119. So that's 121 Antichrist fused with Donald on the rising day. So the day he would go down, this is pointing to the rising day. And on the rising day, it points to Donald. And perfect for Skyfall because it has the deadly wound to the right eye and his resurrection as he proceeds through the movie. Remember, the Yoni saves him. The opening credits, Adele's song, the 666 Yoni, divine feminine hand signal, grabs a hold of him and he comes back to life. We broke that down big time. So if you're curious, I can go over it quickly. No Time to Die to tomorrow, or excuse me, to the rising day. Four, 3, 3. 127. That's Tower 1, Tower 2, Tower 7. But yeah, it's 433 on the rising day. 33 coded big time. My divorce date to tomorrow. Look at the hours. 121 Antichrist, 488. Antichrist for Trump. That's his title. Look at the months. 166. 66, the book of Revelation. 66, it's the 66th book in the Bible. And percentage of a common year, 138.6. 138 for Donald Trump, 86 is fused in with it. Wow. Donnie Darko director's cut. The premiere, very telling, it says. Why did I put that? Well, look at the years, the months, the day. 186, 14. 614 is Trump's birthday, fused with the 186. Look at the months, 222, 14. So that's Eve coding. Genesis 2:22, the rib, along with 14 days. What is 214? That's fused, in other words, with that 222 months, 14 days. There's 214 fused with it. The 214th verse is the first time deadly wound is mentioned. That's all direct. That's Donnie Darko's director's cut. All hits on tomorrow. Absolutely mind blowing. Eve coded in the middle with the 77. 186.14. So Trump being 86, that's his birthday, 614. And then 22214. Deadly Wound Bible verse fused with 222. The worldwide release date of Donnie Darko director's cut. 183. Again, murder code. 183 also in the percentage of the common year, but 18 years, 3 months, that's 183 coded. Six, 682 days, 6 book of the Bible, Revelation. Donnie Darko, the regular movie, Sundance, 7,998 and 8,000 zeroed days. Are y'all believing how everything is zeroing that I looked up today? 79,998. 98th verse is White Horse. On the rising day to Donnie Darko's premiere at Sundance, it's an even 8,000 days. Two 262 in the months with 26 days, 21 years, 10 months, 26 days. So 126 is coded. Well, on the rising day, that day, to the abomination of desolation is 126 days. 21 always meant two becoming one with me. And they all have a hive mind. They all become one. Like a married couple. 21, two people becoming one was always what that meant to me. So it doesn't hurt. That's for sure. You go to the regular Donnie Darko release date, you know, the USA release date. I said 718 is coded, 1117 is coded. I'm sorry, 11-7 is coded for the rising, 718 for the deadly wound, and 666 is coded. So Donnie Darko release date to the offing day. 2-1-1-1-7. Well, deadly wound is 1117, and it's right there. So 1117 is there. Look at the seconds. 666 is the first 3 digits. Look at the minutes. 1111. And remember, on 9/11, there was 111 days left in the year. 718 days, 77, 718. Remember, poor 9/11, poor 718. The Dark Knight came out on 718. 253 months, 17 days. Not even going to get into that. It's the personal stuff. Perfect, though. Jeez, perfect. I just can't believe that. And you hit it. Let's hit it with the rising day. 7720 2119. Excuse me, 21119. So it's definitely Donald coded. 25319 is coded. It's, that doesn't mean a thing. It does not mean that's when he's going down. It doesn't mean he's going down, but I'm telling you, all these things that are zeroed out that I looked up today is just, I looked up Sicario because this theme song, The Beast. 2767 days on the rising day, The Beast. 7626. 7 years, 6 months, 26 days, 7626. 66408. My apartment number, 408. If you do it to the offing day, two, 388 in the seconds. You have the 753 of the common year, the old time, and the clock of. And what's here? The Sicario. It had 2 release dates. So 86 months, 27 days was, I guess, the worldwide release date. The minutes are 38088. So you got murder code and 88, or murder code fused with 888s. 86 months, 27 days. 86. 2645. We know about Trump and his 45, and we know his number ends in 64. Tomorrow is as big as it's been to me yet. At this pace, if he doesn't go down tomorrow, when he really does go down, I think I'll have a heart attack before it happens, because I was walking around all day just like Judge Dredd. Me and Stallone, same birthday. So I looked up the, and by the way, Judge Dredd, 96 minutes, which is 7 times 12, the church going through its cleansing. 10030 for the rising day. 144.4. So you get the church 2 different ways, 444 or 144. Remember, 37 is a 12th prime number, and 12 times 37 is 444. So it's almost like another way through the prime number, through prime numbering, to say 144,000 or the church, and it's 144.4. It's both. 86.6 begins the second, so it's the 86ing, of course, and the book of Revelation being opened. All that's with Judge Dredd. And that I ran out of time. Who knows what else connects to tomorrow? Seriously, I haven't even tip of the iceberg. Look at all the movies I didn't do, like The Omen, you know, The Godfathers, all of them. Just didn't have time, and I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm tired. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. We don't need to wear it out with, you know, all the tells. But I'm telling you, the tells are getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I have no idea what would, you know, I haven't delved into the 20th, which would be my next extremely high watch date because of the rebirthing of the sun god, all that. He would rise when the sun is rebirthing. That's big, but doesn't touch tomorrow for me. Doesn't even touch it. Now, it might once I delve into it deeply. But once I started doing even a remote deep dive on this day, it's been off the charts. But look at all the zeros today. We had 8,000 even. We had, what was it, 2,540 or 25,400? I can't remember, but it was 254, the date of 9/11, zeroed out, zeroed out. Then there was another that ended all in zeros. I mean, we can recap real quick. It was Richard Batman Wood was the 25400, 25,400 even. Next. It was Skyfall. 3,700 even. $3,700 even, along with all the other stuff. And No Time to Die. Well, that was 33 coded. Oh. Yeah, the 121 and the 66 is on that. Oof. Oh, it was Donnie Darko director's cut. What was it? What was the other one? Sundance premiere of the regular Donnie Darko was an even 8,000 on the Rising Day. And you're like, Donnie Darko wasn't about his rising. Yeah, it was. There were twin Donnies. They showed you the version where Donnie lived, and they showed you the version at the end where Donnie died. And even 8,000. Those are all Richard Batman Wood, Skyfall, Take the Bloody Shot, Skyfall. And yep. And Richard Batman Wood, Skyfall, and Donnie Darko. All of them zeroed out for either tomorrow or the Rising Day. So the death day or the Rising Day. It's fascinating. Fascinating that Richard Batman Wood just popped in my head last night. I checked it out today. Or did it pop in my head this morning and I checked? I don't remember. I didn't make a note of it to do it. So maybe it was this morning. And then to go to those movies, because there's how many movies can you go to? You can go to 1 million of them. If you want to look at the grid for tomorrow, Mr. Elon Musk birthday. I mean, everything is about Elon Musk. Why? Maybe because his birthday falls on the day Trump goes down. Christopher Nolan's birthday. He directed The Dark Knight and The Prestige, where he gets cloned. And Tenet, the transfer portal. And good grief. Dark Knight trilogy, The Prestige, the cloning, Tenet, and a lot of movies. Heath Ledger, death, staged, faked, guaranteed. The number 23, release date, 2/23/2007. Trump posing with a Bible. Oh boy, because you're going to be living in it in real time in 2 days, or because of the event that takes place. Skyfall, United Kingdom, release date, October 26th. 2012. Elvis's birthday. Challenger, NASA. And remember, we just looked at Skyfall and how it connected. Ken Miles' death. Christian Bale played Ken Miles in Ford versus Ferrari. Ken Miles' actual death is a connection. Annular. Let's go ahead and look at an annular solar JFK assassination. Saturday Night Fever, Spin City, Back to the Future. When you include both dates, Avengers Endgame, Demaryius Thomas death. But I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna go to this Ken Miles death and see how it codes out. Ken Miles Wikipedia. August 17th, 1966. August 17th, 1966. August 17th, 1966. 20572. It's 556. I'm going to get into that. 1777 on the seconds. Nothing that really sticks out. But, 556. Okay. 556 progressions. Okay. Okay. So the Highlander release date, The Killing Moon, Trump coming out to The Undertaker, King Kong Trade Center, movie poster. The 76 King Kong movie had the World Trade Center movie poster. Backwards Cipher, X Across America. That hits on the 14th. If you include both dates, would hit on the 15th, the Rising Day, which is perfect. Will I even be able to talk to y'all tomorrow if this all goes down for a myriad of reasons? Internet down. They'll shut it all down if it happens early enough where they get enough rioting, because they've got it all planned out for their people to hit the streets, just like they did with the GF psychological operation that took place in 2020. There was two things that took place in 2020: the illness and a POLICE incident in a state up north that begins with M, and a city that begins with M and M, where it gets very cold. Vikings. That was a staged psychological operation, divide and conquer. Hashtag exactly what the technology does to you when you breathe, what they spray in the skies. Love you very much. Let's see what's shaking tomorrow. If it happens, Godspeed.